Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Here to share with you my most recent wax empties. I'm gonna start with Scentsy since they are on top. Went through a couple pods. This is in Dancing Sugar Plums. This I had going in my kitchen right here on the island. This lasted a long time. I couldn't believe how strong this was actually. So much and so that I purchased it in bar form. It's spice plum, vanilla, and cinnamon, and I really liked this a lot. So that would be a definite repurchase. That is still available in all the forms. Jammy Time. This was in my oldest son's bedroom. This too, really strong. It is baby freesia, lavender, and sweet pea. He does not have a warmer in his room anymore, so we have the plug-in in his room, and it fragrances his room nicely so that it doesn't smell like a teenage boy, and we like that. Bars that you can no longer get. I will just go over them briefly. This is a Bring Back My Bar in Marshmallow Mint. I know my friend Amy here on YouTube, Amy Scents and Songs, this is a favorite of hers. It's buttermint, marshmallow, and amber. I like this. It's like fine to me. It's not something that I have to have. Like, I'm okay if it comes back. Yes, I would pick it up. It's not in my club. My Nicholas really, really loves this scent. It smells really good in his room, and it lasts quite a while. I think when I put that in his room, I change out his warmer every 2 or 3 days. Another Bring Back My Bar is in Cutie Pie Cupcake. This is sweet clementine, yellow cake batter, and vanilla sugary icing. I really do like this one. I do. Not in my club. I don't have any more of it. This to me smells like the orange Hostess cupcake. It's good. This one was warmed in my classroom and tons of compliments. Yeah, really, really good. I will pick that one up for sure if and when it comes back. Summer Holiday, which a huge fan of this. Okay, let me just start out by saying that I'm a huge fan of this scent. It is Lush Plumeria, Tiger Lily, Sweet Orange, Vanilla, and Amber. However, it is so light. I warm this in my master bathroom mostly, sometimes in my bedroom. I have several bars of this, and I'm glad that I don't have it in my club. I have to be more selective. I mean, I need things that are strong and long lasting. So while I do really enjoy this, and this is like a distant cousin or something, I feel like, to the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom, maybe I've OD'd on it or something, but I've definitely gotten my fill of it. And like I said, I do have more bars of it. It's just not strong. So I have to be all right with that. Okay, current bars that you can still get. This is Cider Mill. Love this. And I know it's basic. It's apples, pumpkin, and spices. But I love it. I do. It's full deliciousness, and I will repurchase. This I don't like. So this is Fairy Tale Pumpkin. So had it as a sample, didn't really like it. Had it as a clam in the bar. And I thought, okay, you know what? I think I can get down with this. This isn't that bad. Warmed it again, a while later. And you guys, nope. This seriously turns my stomach. It's Harvest Pumpkin, Midnight, Black Raspberry, and Black Licorice. This to me smells like arthritis cream, like Bengay or something, mixed with stale pipe tobacco. This is like raunchy to me, and I am so sorry if you like this. This is a scent that I think people love or hate. I don't think that there is an in-between with this one. And I hate to say I hate something, but I will be fine if I never, ever, ever warm this again. I just don't. It's gross. When my mom was here in October, I sent her home with some of it for my brother. And I think it was the first thing my brother warmed, and he likes it too. I'm pretty sure I have some more bars. I'm gonna hit him up and see if I can mail him the rest. This is Black Forest Pine. This is the scent of the month for December. And you guys, I love this. I love it. I love it. I love it. It is dark fir, balsam, pepper tangerine, and smoked vanilla. I love this. This is so good. Now, to me, this is a nighttime scent. Like when it's dark out and you have your Christmas tree, your lights on your Christmas tree on, this is like a perfect nighttime winter scent. Perfect. Love it. It is strong. The throw is fantastic. And I love it. I also love Icicles and Evergreen, which was the scent of the month for November. Let me just say, this is, because it's the scent of the month, it's $5.40 for a bar. So I would say get some. It's good. Even if you just pick up one bar to have, like, you know, Christmas week or something. It's very, very enjoyable. Icicles and Evergreen, like I said, November. I love this one too. They are different. They are, I know, it's like, why were there two tree scents? This is a softer, to me, like a daytime tree scent. It's cool blue, eucalyptus, pine needles, and crystallized sugar. I love them both, and I'm so glad I have them both. They are very different. So I say get this one too. I'm a fan of both. This is Apple and Cinnamon Sticks. This one did get a little gunked up. This one I had with me at a vendor event, and it started to get a little melty. So obviously I wouldn't sell it. I took it home. And this is apple, cinnamon, spice white pumpkin, and earthy oak. And I enjoy this, which is weird because smelling this on cold, it is that red hot cinnamon, but it was really an enjoyable scent. Is it something that I need to hoard and put in my closet? No, but I would melt a couple of these during the holiday season for sure. So that was good. All right, I think that's it for Scentsy. It is. So if that's all that you were here for, thank you so much for watching. Now on to my vendor wax and candles. So non-wax, but in my eyes, wax related. This is the Equate Jumbo Cotton Balls, 400 count. I bring these to work. I have a basket with cotton balls upstairs and a basket with cotton balls downstairs. I also do use the, oh my gosh, the Scentsy cotton cleanups as well. So we have this, always stock up on the cotton balls. A candle that I finished is from Goose Creek. This is in Creepy Critters. You guys, I loved this so much. This is Marshmallow Fireside in my eyes, but like on steroids. This thing was so crazy, crazy, crazy strong. I could smell this upstairs when I had this going in my kitchen. I love this. This will be a definite repurchase next year. I don't need another one right now. Loved this. It was on sale when I got it. Really good. So far, very impressed with Goose Creek candles. Went through a scoopable from L3 Waxy Wonders in Strax Acid Bath. Fantastic. Strong. Whew. Sinus clearing. This is Boogie Be Gone, Peppermint, and Rosemary Mint. So her Boogie Be Gone is like the Vicks Vapor Rub. Yeah, ooh, this is good. This I warmed for the most part in my bedroom, and I think maybe even in Nicholas's bedroom and in my master bathroom. So great, would be a repurchase. Smelled fantastic. From Teddy B's, this is Winter Farmhouse, and no, this one is not from this year. I did not participate in that pre-order. This is from October of 2020. So I had half of the clam left, so I used this up. And Winter Farmhouse is sugarcane, rosemary, blue spruce, teakwood, sweet mint, palo santo, and light florals. I don't think I really get a floral with this, which I'm totally fine with. This was really nice. The rosemary mixed with the teak wood and the Palo Santo. So, so nice. Just a scent like I've never smelled before. And then with the sugar cane and the blue spruce, this was really lovely. Even when I had it last year, it didn't last forever. I would say it was a good like 4 or 5 hours. So this was good. Her clamshells, as you guys know, are ginorm. So that was a good one. A clamshell from the Bathing Garden in Fairy Bonfire. And this was I think this is one that I just recently got. I don't think this was one from last year. This is when I bought like the Halloween thing, I think. It's a bonfire scent of leaves, vanilla, sandalwood, and brown sugar. Loved this. Oh, so good. Warm, cozy, yummy, strong thrower. Warm to this in my bedroom. And I really liked that. Would be a repurchase. The Winterlands from the Bathing Garden. This one was from last year, from the winter collection. Again. Siberian fir, frosty pine, green apple, bottom notes of clove, and sweet winter berries. Beautiful. This is like a clean, borderline like fresh note, and then mixed in with that Siberian fir. Love, love, love this. Didn't repurchase it this year, but I would. From K Scented Melt, went through 2 Sunshot cups of Frozen Lake. And Frozen Lake is a Bath & Body Works dupe. It's lavender, juniper, and eucalyptus. I like this. I'm over it. I have just burned myself out on this. I think these were the last 2 that I had. These were from last year. I warmed so much of this in the past that I think I'm just taking a break from it for a while. And I'll revisit it again in the future. From K Scented Melts, this was a big, one of her K cuts in. This is called Waxy's Christmas. This was a custom that my friend Danny here on YouTube did. Danny Lives Life C. I'm sure I know everybody already follows her, but just in case you're brand new to the wax world. So this is a custom that she did in Danish butter cookies, pine cones, strudel, and spice. So she sent this to some wax friends last year as a Christmas gift, and I was one of the ones that was blessed with this fantastic custom that she did. So I warmed probably half of this last year in the winter, and then I saved some because I liked it so much. And it makes me think of Danny. And it's good. You get the pine cones first, followed by the strudel and spice, and then the Danish butter cookies. This was really, really nice. Made my house smell delicious and wintry. So Danny, thank you again so much for sending this to me for Christmas last year. I loved it, and I enjoyed every last bit of it, and I'm a little sad that it's all gone now. From Rose Girls, this is in her mini melters. This is peppermint pink sugar peeps cake. That's exactly what it is. And this is delicious as well. Again, I only have a little bit of this left and had this going. I think I mixed this, with Winter Mermaid. So this was in her chunk muffin, and Winter Mermaid is peppermint, shaving cream, and Gilligan's brew. So very nice together on a couple of different occasions. Good, and good. From L3, Waxy Wonder, pink sugar, rain water, and sugar cookie royale. I don't know. I don't think I liked the rainwater mixed with the sugar cookie royale. And I don't know that I love sugar cookie royale. I have to think about it. I think the pink sugar and the rainwater together would have been really nice, but there was something that just was a little bit of a turn off to me. And this was this one of her like chunks? I can't remember. I still warmed it all, but this would not be something that I would repurchase. From from the Bathing Garden, this was a sample in Summer, Melon, and Mint. You guys, this was so strong. So, so strong. And it was definitely melon and mint that it was, I don't know, probably like about the size, well, maybe a little bit bigger than the size of the label. I cut this into 4 pieces and I just had it going in my half bath down here on the main floor. I don't ever shut that warmer off. It was like 4 days with one little piece in it. Every time I would go in the bathroom, I think, like, is it time to change this out? This lasted me forever. So I would do the 1 piece, the quarter of it. 4 days later, change it out with like something else. And then when that scent ran out, I would go back and do like another piece of this. So I didn't have this like continuously going day after day after day after day. This really surprised me. It was good. Definitely like not, I mean, it's summer melon and mint, but it was nice. And it made my bathroom smell good. Rainbow Melts, Smoky Clouds, Autumn Flannel and White Clouds. Beautiful laundry scent, that autumn flannel. It was good. Definitely heaviest on the laundry, the White Clouds. Very enjoyable. I think I have more of this. I've had this many, many times. So that was good. And we have from Up the Creek Scent. This was her Snap Bar in Boom Boom and High Maintenance. So I think somebody told me what High Maintenance was at one point. I don't remember. But definitely, if you like the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom, you would love this. This was great. Warmed this in bedrooms and bathrooms. And I think even one time in the laundry room. This was really good. I loved this. I would repurchase. I have pretty good luck with Up the Creek scents. I've only ordered from her a handful of times, I believe. This, you guys, this kind of broke my heart. This is from Destination Wax. This was Cranberry Fig. This is tart cranberries, fresh fig leaves, and a touch of clove, which I thought I would love. I don't like this. No, I don't. And I have another. So this is like the equivalent of a clamshell. Probably the pieces are a bit thicker. So this was poured in May, but I got this in like September or October or something like that. The last time I did a Destination Wax haul, that's when this is from. I don't know. I don't like this. I love tart cranberry, and I feel like the tartar, the better when it comes to cranberry with me. I thought I liked fig notes. I love clove. I don't know. This was not good to me. It wasn't, and I ordered 2 of them thinking I was going to love it, but I do have a waxy friend that likes fruity, so I'm gonna see if this would be something that she would like, because I'm sending her stuff anyway, and I just want to ask before, which I'm late sending it, and you know who you are, if this would be something that she'd be interested in. I don't know what, I can't put my finger on what it is about this that I don't like, but I don't. So that is everything that I have melted and burned. I will continue to warm through my wax and with Christmassy things. We have colder mornings here, but it's still been, I mean, we've had, you know, low 80s, high 70s, stuff like that. So it feels a little weird. It doesn't really, because now that my tree is up, it doesn't really feel weird to do tree scents. I guess I just melt whatever I'm in the mood for. And that is what I will continue to do. So that is everything, you guys. Happy Monday. Hope you're all doing well. Take care, and I will see you in my next one.